I have 34 days left until I complete the first ever Calendar Club 365 challenge. It's a challenge I created where I run the number of miles equal to the day of the month for 1 full year. So today on March 27th, I'm running 27 miles. I'm out here. It is a beautiful bluebird day in St. Paul, Minnesota. It is sunny, warm, and I feel magnificent coming off 26 miles yesterday. Get to run out here. And the trails are a little bit packed. And it's gonna be a great run. So come on, strap in, buckle up those seat belts. We've got a nice run ahead of us. I just had the biggest bowl of oatmeal before this, and I am stuffed. This is not easy to be out running right now. And I'm 1 mile in. I got 26 more to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's muddy. Not too bad, actually. I'm gonna hop back up on the pavement, though. Whoa! Just want to get you here. This is a beautiful part of the trail. Loving the snow. It's still nice and fresh, and the sun just makes it super bright and reflective, blinding my eyes. I love that. You know, I have a feeling today's gonna be a real doozy of a day. Just moving slower. Each step feels a little heavier than it did yesterday. But here's the thing. I want to get done before 9, and so I gotta keep myself as mentally locked in as possible with a mind that doesn't want to lock in. I mean, seriously, my mind is just sleep mode activated, and I'm just ready to keep, I just want to walk, but walking's not gonna get me there. So I gotta keep running. And it's gonna be this constant battle today where my mind is gonna have to do a lot of the work. So that is what's going through my mind. Hey, stop crying like a little bitch. Sir, yes, sir. Huh. YouTube, you are becoming my new favorite place to share content and just my ideas and the things that I'm doing. I can't, whoa, look at this. Wow. Whoa. Whoa! Woo! That's a big tree. You don't demand so much from me. Golly. It's like Instagram and TikTok and all these other platforms. It's so second by second. It's just disgusting. Makes me feel gross. And like, I'm always behind. Like, but here, I feel like I can just have a conversation. I can be myself. And, oh man, I can enjoy the run without having to feel like I gotta shoot, edit, post, write a caption, all while I'm out on the run. Otherwise it'll be too late because it'll be past 10 o'clock by the time I get home or whatever. So thank you for being you, YouTube. To my audience out there, those who've watched these videos, thank you for watching. It really means a lot. I am currently, let's see, I think 9. Yeah, I'm 9 miles in. It's been an hour and 46 minutes. Not terrible. Definitely feels much slower than that, but here we are. About 15 minutes behind the 10-minute mile pace, which all things considered isn't too bad. But I got 18 miles left. So hopefully, you know, that'll be 3 hours. Decided to take a different route today. Got just over about 10.5 miles left for the night, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this run, my mind is weak today in particular, and I just find myself focusing on the negative, focusing on just stuff that doesn't even have to do with me, and being upset about it. And that's something I really don't like about myself when my mind goes weak, is I get caught up in worrying about things that I have no control over, and worrying and getting upset about people and concepts and things that just don't involve me, and I make it my problem. And that's something I'm really trying to work on and grow from, is this ability to understand that first, which I think I'm trying to do, which I think I'm actually doing a better job of, is being aware of that. Being aware of, hey, my mentality is weak today, which means I'm going to be susceptible to thoughts and frustrations and emotions that are meant to bring me even lower, meant to bring my energy low, meant to bring the things that I am focused on to low energy places. And so taking that awareness, and I'm trying to get to that next step, next phase of not allowing it to then bring me to those lower energy places. And today, I let that happen. I let the negativity, the low energy, the mental weakness drag me down. And it affected my running. And it affected how I feel about myself and how I view the world. And so I'm not perfect. I want to make that clear on this platform and this page with all of you, that I am a human being. I'm not perfect every day, and I can find myself getting caught up in things that don't concern me, getting caught up in energy that doesn't serve me. And I'm owning that, because I feel like the only way to move through this world with the best character that I can try and develop is being honest about the times when I'm not perfect. So that's just my way of being accountable whether anybody sees this or not, ultimately it's just for me to look back on and say, hey, I'm being accountable. I'm trying to hold myself to a higher standard, and I fall short of it. But that's the purpose of having a high standard, is I'm not going to meet it perfectly. And if I were to meet a standard perfectly every time, then that standard isn't high enough. So that's really the main message of today, my main thoughts that I really want to bring forth. The meaning of today is I'm not perfect, I fall short. And if you find yourself falling short, that's okay. Just know that your standards are high for a reason. You gotta recognize when you're falling short and do everything you can to not succumb to the weakness. And if you do, don't beat yourself up about it. Let's just keep moving forward one step at a time. The last thing I'll add is there will be times where you're gonna need to get involved, but you don't need to get involved in everything. So save your energy for that moment, and those moments where your perspective is needed. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.